Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frismel, and today we do a bit more with SpellRogue. So we've kind of gone through Azar and Lapis, but now it's time to do a Hazel run. And again, we'll start off with the loadout A, but this gets enchant dice with sampling on a 1. Interesting. Or deplete, add +1 charge for a random spell. Ooh. Deplete synergies, that could be interesting. And again, we're just gonna play it on the easy difficulty, because we might as well. No point stressing over stuff. We want to see what the new things are, what we can do, get Glimmer, apply Daze, 10 spells +2 charge to a random spell. That could be interesting. Because it means I only need to cast like 8 spells in some way. Technically to get 2 extra ones if I have enough dice, but we'll go with the Glimmer. The Glimmer is more consistent overall, and I guess we'll go this way with the most options. Go on 2 fights, but I like having a earlier event. Ooh, how delightful. +1. Yeah, but with this and the Glimmer, that's it's only turn 1. It used to be turn 1 and turn 2 before. How interesting. We show the kill here anyway. Spike got in a bonus as well, +1. 6 and gain a blessing. Growing Blade, if lethal, gain that permanent damage bonus. Yeah, I'll pick up a Growing Blade. Growing Blade early is really useful. Pay 20 gold to get the random items. Take 18 damage, receive 90 gold. We'll take that. I would like to face off if I can. Then we've got a shop here with the gold we just picked up. +3 damage in general, or just 5 on a countdown? I think the 5 on the countdown is fine. That way I don't have to worry about like having a 5 or a 6. I can just play anything. Because that's kind of what you want. +1 to another die. So 6s don't become 1 and the 6 anymore. They split out. Is that what's happening? Interesting. It's kind of annoying though, if that is the case. You know? Let me get full block there. Not bad. Regrowth can be really useful in plays like that. So 5 does do the 7 there. I do need to defend though as well. That and that kind of fully defend. Then we just do 5 damage here. That way if we get like 3 5s, we still can't do anything, but we could get it in here if we get like a 6 or something. So we put 3, yeah, I guess we should get a kill here. I think. Right? Which increases that by 1. Nice. We are going to go for the Growing Blade shenanigans. Mark seems interesting. If a kill shot would be interesting, but it isn't. Add +1 charge to a target spell on a 5. Or an odd. Was that 2 charge to run a spell? I mean, to be honest, I like Stalk. And we'll go for a fight. A boss fight's always the way to go with this. Try and get as much out as we can. No, does this... Yeah, it does. Okay, so it doesn't... I thought it would be like, oh yeah, you know, here is whatever you want to do, kind of thing. But no, it's not that fair. Oh, so 4 first. Use the other 4. I guess I should put this in here so I get at least the most defense I can. And then attack again, right? Yeah. Oh, 6 straight away if we want it. But we grow, we just get dice split. That's another 6. And then... no point defending. So we'll just set that up for like a turn 1 play. Only if I could. We can split that, put a 3 there, put a 3 there. That way I can fully defend. I guess we'll set the Stalk up. Don't want to waste too much on just trying to get good rolls. And 4... 7... What does Mark do again? 50% more damage. So basically, kind of an increase. Don't know if that was worth defending there, but I gotta do something, and that was probably better than nothing. And then we go that, into that, into that, and just deal 7 there. Guess we're going to take some damage. It's fine. Not really fine, but it's, you know, it is what it is. And then we can use this, get the kill. That's up to 9. Gain power, receive drain. +1/+1. Or should put anything in there. Fleeting Might's interesting. And Rupture is extra damage. Guess I'll pick up the Fleeting Might for here for now. And is applying 2 weak worthwhile, or should I go for the Sapling die? For now, we'll place that in, get the Fleeting Might, go to the shop, see what we get. Earthsbane. Deal 1 damage. And get 3 block. Interesting. Get more charges out of that. Sanctified Shell. I do like it. But trying to achieve it is a bit of a nightmare. Gain 3 power, add a charge. Power gain. This is good scaling. But it's interesting. Omniscience. I do like an Omniscience, and I can get it to kind of trigger a lot. Or Call of the Void. Don't know. I think Omniscience is kind of what I want here. Because the Foresight plus the extra die is kind of useful. Is it though? I need a defensive option, but that's too expensive. Sanctified Shell. Earthbane is pointless. Power gain would be nice, but I would need like extra die to make it worthwhile, which I don't currently have. And I've got this temporary one with Fleeting Might, so let's go for this. Apply one rush to an enemy when I gain block. Defeat the rightmost playable spell, gain 2 block for each charge removed. That's kind of good if I got deplete. Gain max health. I'll take Witch's Blood. I think that could be interesting. Yeah, I don't really want Omniscience, although it's probably really good. Apply 5 weak for each 4 attack spells cast. Gain in a single round, gain a power. Or 2 heal. I'll take the necklace. Because I'm going to get quite a lot of attack spells off. Yeah, we'll leave. I think. At least that's the plan. That's the plan, isn't it? Do a lot of thinking. So if I get like 4 attack spells off in a turn, which is just like doing this repeatedly, then I'm probably in the clear, right? So I gain like X power here, and then start attacking if I wanted to. Deal damage here first. Deal it again. Don't need to deal that damage, I can just deal this damage. Might as well gain the power. Do it again. Yeah, why not? That's why not. But that's a kill, so I'm not going to complain. And that's a kill there. Gotta remember in these fights I should be killing with Growing Blade. I lost 2 extra attack on Growing Blade for that fight. Carapace. Receive a sap. That's interesting, just uneven. Gain 5 block on a 6 roll. Countdown at -3. Rampart is interesting. I'm gonna pick that up. And I guess Stalk is gone now instead, so we got another defensive option. Yeah. Let us continue, see what we get here. Get a random artifact. Lose the split potion to get an artifact. I'll lose the split potion. That's fine. And on a potion, you just gain 2 concoction. How delightful. Could just heal, but I'd rather just disenchant a spell, get rid of Stalk, see what we get off the Stalk. Gain a curse, but again to the fleeting. Gain X block, return vow with -2 die. Gain 4 block on a 6, gain temporary block. Interesting. But I know what I want there. Infuse Scales is so good because I can do some really cool things with this. And that's technically better than my standard block of just having an odd on there. Let's continue. And face off against the boss. Okay. Ooh, how delightful. So, now I don't know if the Growing Blade will kill off the minions. Because that's kind of essentially what I wanted to do. Right? So he's not really doing anything, so we might as well power ourselves up and deal as much damage this turn as we can. Use the 5 here to get the 14 off. Do it again. And then more even. So, this is a question. If I use this here, I assume it's a summon, so I don't get... Yeah, I don't get the extra bit. Disappointed. So what's that? 5, that's 9. It's not enough, so we can do this to gain the block to defend against that. And then deal 4 damage and deal again. Might as well. That's a lot of damage coming my way. First of all, we'll do this into that to deal the attack. I would love to be able to defend. Yeah, forget Rupture does that, doesn't it? And I guess we'll take 2 damage to gain 2 light to... Yeah. So you can still do the attack then as well. I want something that can really keep the Fleet of Might going, because that's kind of the one thing I want to set up with, if I can. That's even. So... Deal 7. And deal 9. I mean, it makes no difference what I was going to do. I mean, I could have gone Growing Blade, but then I don't have, like, all the abilities to do that, so it was kind of annoying to set that up. And kind of the same here as well, I think. So you have to go 1 here, and then you've got 2 left. I can do 5, but it's not enough damage to completely one-shot them. So I have to kind of kill everything else off instead. And accept 10, I guess? Oh, I could have used this, couldn't I? How much is that? That's enough. Use the potion. Come on, think about it. I get a good heal though, don't I, here, so it makes a difference. And what's our bonus? Each turn get 12 Fury. Gain 2 critical. Next attack deals double damage. I'm gonna do it. So what I want now is like defensive stuff and ways to kind of like target that quite a lot. Yeah. Spell Echo. Take Spell Echo. I would like to go to this shop. That is the plan. So I deal double damage with this anyway now, with the crit and stuff. And I only get like 1 die. I get to do 2 attacks with it, is the way this works. Right? Yeah. And then we just do that. So now... Yeah, that'd be a kill on this, which is what I want to do first. Growing Blade is going to be so good. Like, it's going to be absolutely insane. So I can get +3 on this if I want to. Which is worthwhile. We should do 10 here. And then kill. Because this is basically +2 every single time I get a kill with it now. Gain a power. Deplete other spell. Get 2 block for each one removed. So power seems better than this. Because it's permanent power. Which is kind of what I want. Another fight, please. More enemies, the better for me, really. They just will die. Okay. This is going to be terrible, but I'm going to do it anyway. Do I use the 3 now? No. Cool. Kind of worked. So that's a kill there. And that's a kill there. I don't have very many spells, many die, but I have the best spells. Tracking. Yeah, tracking is kind of the one I want here. It's better than this. This is just the extra icing on the cake for that. Combat start gain fortify. That's pretty good. If no... Graft mana. No sapling, return die with sapling. If sapling, return die with +3 value. That's really good for what I want. Because that helps me get my combos off more efficiently, yeah? We may not even need defensive options depending on what we're doing. We'll buy a potion. I'll buy that one as well. Yes, let's skip onwards. Face the elite. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we do this. Do this again. Get a 2, that gets sapling, which is nice. Then we can give it +3. So I have 3 5s to play with. Technically here, I can just sow power. And then, yeah. I mean, I could have set up for the tracking to at least have some defense, but why would I do that? So that gets +3 if I want to give it +3, which is fine, because that's 4, and I get 5 on that. It's a lot of damage I'm taking, though, if we go this route. Then set up the mark. And a kill. This is one of the weirder runs I've had. And I generally mean that. The 4 damage, deplete roll, we're not getting that. If last spell was a non-attack spell, gain that. Force of nature, interesting. Spring into action is absolutely fine, and I probably will use that. Gain extra power, gain ×2 block. Probably the ×2 block. This is great and all, and I think tracking is really good. Actually, no, I want to keep the sow power just in case for now. Let's get this open up. And a few scales can be put back in, because this is going to be a lot better in the sense that I can use it multiple times with a 6 or something, when this can use once. power gain. Graft mana is pretty useful as well, but I guess I'll be over here for now. And that's like my low end, so I can go to this twice, then into this with the block. Okay, cool. Makes sense. I would love to go here, but I want another fight, to be honest. Like, fighting is what I do best. To a Glimmered Eye. That is pretty good. We can pretty much kill off the ones I care about straight away here, can't we? Which in that case, I probably should set up defense or something, or gain power. Yeah. Just gain power here. I'm able to get more out of it if I do it this way. I do get more out of it. Kill that one off there. I would actually take 2 damage, wouldn't I? It does give me defense, so why not? Yeah, I know, that was a terrible choice, but... it's probably the best choice I had. We can lower that down. Technically I could gain an extra block here as well. I receive some damage, but it's fine. Saves me some health. Really? So I can do 6. I can't do any more damage than that. Oh. SpellRogue to the rescue. What do we get here then? Gain 2 barrier, -5 countdown, cost -1 charge. To be honest, that's actually pretty good, and I will pick up that up. We'll throw that out and pick that up. I like barrier. And to be honest, I'm not really going to use So Power at the moment. To be honest, I think Graft Mana is kind of redundant. Is it though? I mean, it's still better than nothing at the moment, and now I've got my defense set up, and we've got offense as well. Do we want to head for a shop? Or just take... no, we'll go this to take the chest. 18 damage, random artifact. Lose a non-attack spell at a random room to target spell. Again, non-attack spell will do that. Lose. +2 countdown, +2 charges. Oh, that replaces it, doesn't it? No, then. I would love to do it on this, but it makes it really a nightmare to cast. Guess Rampart gets it and get a free artifact. -1 to all countdown spells. Yeah, I'll take that. Just straight up -1 to all countdown spells, pretty good, because this is a countdown spell. Guess this is slightly better now, because the -1 Means I might be able to use it several times, plus I roll 6s and stuff. Do I keep this in there for the exact same reason then? Just chuck that out. Now I have more countdown stuff. Guess so. Disenchant spell. I do like Marble. Get rid of Fleeting Might for now. X damage is pointless. X and X, we don't have enough die, because we're not going to get... Are we? On a 2, roll 1, 5, or 6, and Wild Strikes is pointless. Let's reroll these. All non-attack spells. Javelin. I guess take Javelin. Okay, let's fight off against this boss. See how we do. Okay. Start with our rolls, see what we get. Oh, nice. A 3. And a 4. Guess we'll do this, so I at least get like 2 other ones. Be able to split what I need to be able to split. Use the 1 in there maybe, or do we just gain block here? Gain block there I think is fine. Chuck that in there, because it's, again, still good enough to do so. And then... stop you from doing what you're doing. Now go back to what you were doing. And... I guess use the Presence of Mind. Weakness is pointless, just set the dodge up here. I didn't want to have like too many low cost cards coming in. That was my problem. So I can save some die here by setting these as sapling, which is pretty good. I can gain some power. Do both of that. I avoid this. Use the weakness potion. Yes, those die become like super die for me. And I get a 1, that triggers. Graph mana, graph mana. Use a 3 here. Yeah. I get 2 barriers, isn't it? Interesting. Does that get a kill? It does get a kill. Interesting. And this is now stunned. Which is absolutely fine. So don't need to defend. This allows me to separate the die when it gets +3, so it's an extra die for me to use. Just try and get them down to as low as I can, and then pop that in there. This is one of the first times I've gone with, like, Dark Wraith Scythe, and it's actually probably been, like, the better choice. 44 damage. None up to kill, which is annoying. So I guess we should defend as much as we can then. Then just use this once. So we should have the kill next turn if we get like good die roll. And we do, that's brilliant. Use that first. And there we go. My growing blade is growing stronger by the minute. What else we got then? +1 die each turn, apply Wignite to run a spell. Vex die is terrible. I will take the Smoldering Torch. It's well worth it now. Before it used to give like 2 Ignite, it was terrible. It would just be something you would never take, because the Ignite kept stacking and would mean that you could basically never play stuff without having to take damage, eventually. And again, I want to take more fights if I can, I guess. So... should I go this way? We get an event this way as well. We go to a shop. We can also take the Ritual Stone if we need to. Or do I want the boss fights? Got 2 elites on the path as well. Guess I'll go this way. Like, I don't think I need anything else really to what I got. Oh, this is so good. So that's... okay, so I'll split that up. Got a 5 and a 2. So I guess you're getting duped upwards a little bit. No point sowing power. Might as well set up defense if I can. So I guess that's what we'll do here. Chuck the 5 in to deal 44 damage. Do it to you. Do the 6 to get the kill. And just chuck into there. That should give me enough defense then. So a good gain, just 2 power is enough to make sure I get the kill on that. Isn't it really? And if I'm doing that, why not just kill it off as such? And gain this solidify. Anything that spawns more enemies is hilarious for me, because it just gives me extra damage for free. Autumn Veil. Interesting. I like it. Get 9 or 10 with that. The thorns could be useful as well. The sapling die on the generation of it is nice as well. How long am I actually going to deplete this unless I go this route? Probably quite often, I would think. This route. Then what do I get rid of? Rampart? No. Technically it can be free block sometimes as well, plus it also counts towards the countdowns, but it is the better one, go for it. And I guess Spring into Action gets taken out now. Now, do we go this way? I guess we do. Go this route. Lose 3 spells, choose to gain an artifact. 18 max life to gain a shard. I can just turn that to 1 so every time it casts every single turn, or I can just gain the extra barrier. Actually, casting free every turn is insane, and I will do that. I think that's worth it. Because that's just madness then, isn't it? Unless I want to do anything else. My one chat was die with sapling. No, I just go with this. Because it reduces its countdown by 5, so now this is just 1 instantly. Every turn it will trigger. And then my spells will almost one-shot most things. A spell mirror to another random enemy. This doesn't have spell mirror, but will apply spell mirror. Interesting. Cool. Six gets the buff. We'll chuck the 4 in here. Can't kill that off. We can kill that off though. How delightful. Those aren't doing anything this turn, so that is fine. But if I gain some power, I can get a kill in a few turns. That's what I need to do. This triggers, that triggers, so almost get the kill there. Check the 5 in, gets the kill on it. Let's fully defend up. Pop the 2 in there to be able to get the sapling on it. Do the same here as well. Turn that to 2 dice straight away. That's going to get up anyway. Do I cast that again? I think I do, don't I? Yeah, because then you're like, give me another 6. I'm already fully defended, don't need to do anything else. So just do that. Because then he's just like, yeah. Not that it means much, because I've already got enough die as it is, but... I like this. I can attack twice per turn and it's always double damage no matter what I do. Terraform is interesting, we've already done Fleeting Might. I guess we'll pick up the Terraform, we'll do a reroll. A reroll. Bastion. Yeah. Don't need another attack, so I'll remove Javelin. Technically it's going to be triggering more than this will. I like having the power gain from this. That I can use sometimes, I guess. Or rather just having their attack. Would I rather have another attack? Not really. I mean, maybe I should do. But, you know, it's decisions that you make, isn't it? It is decisions that you make. The Glimmer has been triggered. Let's have some fun. I'd rather just split this die, guaranteed. Makes a difference after that. It is not doing very much. Except setting up for that awkward thing, isn't it? So let's get as many sapling die as we can then, shall we? Gain power. Now, do I just attack here to make sure that I get some damage off? I think so. I will need to get a kill, which I can't do, or I've got to try and defend. I think casting this here now is fine. Because it sets up for the kill for next turn. There we go. Nice! This run is becoming ridiculous. Damage to all. Damage equals to block gain. We'll reroll these, see what happens. Double block on potion use, gain a charge. That's not bad. Yeah, get rid of the infused scales. Don't think I'll need that. I can just change the streak to 5. Do I want this to have more charges? No, I want to change this to like 4 or 5, don't I really? Like a 1 to 4 is a lot better. But depleting this consistently is a lot better in the long run. And do we take the artifact? Yeah, we'll go for the artifact here. 1 damage to the front enemy for each dice roll this turn. Gain a plus 10 block from a spell cast. Gain 1 blessing. That could be useful. If you cast less than 6 spells, gain a plus 1 insight. No, I technically cast more than 6 spells in a turn. So Horn of Virtue it is. Because like later, when I do get the Bastion up, this is going to be a lot useful, like more useful in the long run. He says. Love how Ignite last landed on this. That was the worst one it could land on, in my opinion. That's fine. It's 25 damage, hey? Coming my way. Before. Do we just do the 1-5 here? And this one to kill this off? I take a bit of damage, which is fine, I guess. Then it's like I can guarantee the damage. And that landed on that and triggered it straight away. That's hilarious. So we just kill that off, gain the extra power. 2, 3, 5. So like, once this gets to like 10, it's just really useful that way. So I think that is the choice of where you want to like your stuff to go. And then might as well double cast this, gain 2 power. Keep these die here. So I can one-shot this as well. Kill that one. Kill that one. Just left with a small thing at the end, that's great. The fact that I'm always gaining an extra 2 barrier every turn is really useful though. I think with like Bastion and the Growing Blade, and the fact that I always have crits up like for 2 attacks is just maddening. And then we'll reroll, see what we get. 10 block. I might keep tracking actually. We'll get rid of that. I would like to use tracking, but the rest of it's too good. Like, I got too many options for a good run already, and I've been like, oh, what do I want to do though? What's the choices? It's so difficult to make a decision. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be taking 15 damage if we don't do anything. Check that in there, do that as well. Can't really get much more out of that, so we can duplicate these die to make sure that we do get something out. Chuck the 3 in here to gain some defense. Do we just fully defend this turn? I think so. Because those will still increase. We fully defend. We don't take any extra damage. And I can still like take the summons out anyway. Like they're not like that bad. Is it gonna give me 5 poison? Interesting. One turn kill. Some elite. Gain plus 2 damage and gain a power. That's kind of nice, but it's not because it does 2 damage. I don't really want that. Yeah, we'll just reroll. I guess we just skip. There's no point. We'll save this for a moment because we're gonna do this and like heal and reroll the card anyway. Have I upgraded any one of these? Not that I can remember. Return target die plus. That's pretty good. Fortitude. My friend, you probably have just made the cut. Because you're better than this in my opinion. And if I reduce this, it means it's a lot easier to cast rather than trying to get the extra to cast it this way. And I think then we're good. And now, is this the other final boss? The one I have not done yet? Finally, something different from Braxis. Well, my friend. So I'm taking like 16 straight away, aren't we? anyway, so it makes a difference what else I do. So I guess we take the kill on that, because it's a good idea. Then do the same for the other hand. So it resummons the hands every turn. I'm still taking 10. So... then that will trigger next turn. We still get the 10 up. Decisions. Checking the 6 there is a good idea. Gain the barrier as well. Kill the hands. Just so we can minimize our damage taken. The die has been cast. Guess I'll chuck 2 into this, because I'd rather like get more out of the die if I can. Do these still count as summons, or is it just because I'm gaining power as well? I have to have a think about that. We'll have to have a think about that. Use some all dead hands with an increased max health and apply 1 power to both hands. But yeah, they keep having problems with him doing that though. I guess we'll take some damage. I know, we got like 7 barrier. Which is absolutely fine. Cast this, do this. That way we can get more die out of it. Which is the whole reason why we're doing this. We'll do this twice then. Again, to get more die that we possibly can use. This just refunds itself, so it's worth it to get the... oh, I said it did refund itself. My bad. That's still a kill on this though. That's a kill there. I'm already fully defended, so there's nothing else to worry about, which then turn. I can see this boss being a pain for certain builds, but my build is kind of just like, yeah, the hands don't really do very much. Oh, they do now. They kind of do now. Yeah. I could kill one off. First of all, let's increase this die value. Now I'm going to go for power gain, we'll get the sapling die. I'll do this first, because it generates on the die. Gain the power. Gain the power. I can turn this into a 3. I guess I cast the next thing twice. That's quite a lot of damage, really. And if I apply the marks to it... I don't take that much damage because I can survive all this anyway. Just don't land broken on this, that's all I care about. We should win. What is predicted? By prophecy, 2 attacks when used. Ah, I see. So if I were to use the same thing again, it would stack up. I'm not sure how I feel about the new boss, but I did kind of have a broken build. So, yeah, you can't really complain about that. The growiest of blades we had, which was absolutely amazing, like to get that so early on, and how much extra damage? Well, it starts off as like 7, is it? So that is an extra. Oh my god, I'm trying to do math now. 27 damage you've added onto this thing, and it could have been 2 more. It could have been 29, and then with the crits we had from the Dark Wraith Scythe, brilliant, good run. I'm loving that. I'm liking some of the changes they've made to the game, but again, we'll probably still do some of these. We'll go through and maybe do some of the B sets and do one run with each of them and see how they are. But anyway, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.